Hi guys, and today I'm going to do a quick update on my orchids in bloom and talk about them a little bit for this month of August 2021. The first orchid I'm going to talk about is this beautiful near species Phal, which is called, or summer blooming Phal, which is called sorry, LDs Bear King YK10. That's the tag. So this has been one of my favorite summer blooming phals, which I really love when it blooms, and I got it last year from Orchid Deluxe, I think, and it's been blooming every summer for me a few times, and this year this is the second time, and there was one flowering spike that dried up, and it had like 3 or 4 blooms on it, and it started to work on these two yeah, this one and this one at the back this summer, and as you can see there's a beautiful bloom. I hope it shows it well on the screen. It has yellow and red and orange mixture of colors. I really like it, and it has a mild floral fragrance. I really like it, and it's a sequential bloomer. So this is first one, second one, and there is one more bud to go in that spike, and there is this spike with one very near blooming size and blooming, and there's one more to go, I can see, as far as I can see. And yeah, so beautiful summer blooming phal. I grew it in sphagnum moss and water it once a week in summer, and in winter when the sphagnum is dried, which is usually once a week or a bit longer in winter. But I'm sure that you can easily grow it in semi-hydro, so I haven't converted this one yet, but I might do in the future. Next, again in the Phal family, Phalaenopsis NOID, I've got this beautiful Phalaenopsis from a grocery shop actually, and it was a very nice find. As you can see, it got mottled leaf, a very special phal. It has a mild rosy fragrance, which is very similar to the Schilleriana, and as you can see that the blooms resembles Schilleriana bloom as well. So I really like this one, this mini phal. And I don't know, I might do a hybrid, you know, I might do a hybridization between these two phals that I have in bloom. I haven't decided 100% yet, but I'm thinking about it. So I might do and make a video. So yeah, this is a phal I bought last week, and it's been grown into bark, which has nice root, and it's got 2 blooming spike. So I'm guessing, so it's a NOID phal when I bought it, but I'm guessing the parentage wise the parents are probably Phal Schilleriana and times by equestris, which is a very floriferous orchid, as you all know, species. I don't know if it's a primary hybrid or a bit more complex than that. I'm guessing it's a bit more, but since it has a nice fragrance, I think it might be close to primary hybrid. So yeah, really enjoy these blooms. So I'm thinking once it's finished blooming, I might again convert it into semi-hydro, and I might do a hybridization as well. So we'll see. Okay, and next I'm going to talk about this beautiful Cattleya, which I discovered just yesterday when I was watering it, because it was hidden underneath my you know, on the lowest shelf of my growing shelf, and it was kind of hidden, and I was watering it and I saw something really nice color, you know, purplish color in there, and I was thinking, oh, what's that? Maybe that's a bloom. And I turned it around, you know, because it was hidden, you know, the bloom was towards the window, I couldn't see it, and turned around and I saw the bloom. I was so shocked and surprised, pleasantly surprised, and yeah, very happy. So this is a NOID Cattleya. Let me see. Oh, there is a name, sorry. LC Chian-Tzy Gidding Kermes. It's a very long name, if you can read the tag. So it has very nice mild floral fragrance, and apparently there had been two, because there is a reminiscence of the second bloom here. It's already dried up, and this was the second one, which I coated on time for you guys as well to see and enjoy. It's a very beautiful color. I hope that the camera does the justice to the color. Magenta color, and it's kind of a mini Cattleya, but beautiful. As you can see, it's not that big, it's very small, so suitable for your small spaces, as we always have, you know, struggling with the spaces. So it has bloomed before, but not under my care. This is the first time it's blooming for me, and has bloomed in this new pseudobulb. I don't know if I could show it quite well. So this is a new pseudobulb, and that's the bloom, and it's been grown into semi-hydro with leca and pumice, big chunks of pumice, and almost due for repotting. As you can see, there are lots of lovely roots in the water reservoir, so I need to repot it and probably give it a bigger space to grow more. I love it. Next, I'm going to talk about this beautiful Paphiopedalum, which is called Paphiopedalum benerice. It's too big for the screen, I can't show you properly. Let me take this out a little bit. Yeah, so as you can see, there's 3 blooms in there, beautiful looking blooms This is my Paphiopedalum benerice, which is a primary hybrid of Phalaenopsis and who else? I forgot the other parent. And Lovia. The color is from Lovia, and the Phalaenopsis has these long petals, wavy petals that this one got. So got the best of both worlds. I love this Paphiopedalum, and it's a sequential bloomer. As you can see, there's three blooms. Look at that. And this is the second blooming for me this year. There was one in springtime, and now, because this year has been kind of very, weather was you know, become hot, then became cold, so all the flowers and you know, orchids are confused. So they bloom twice, the ones that usually bloom in spring, and this one, for example, has bloomed 2 times for me, with a big spike, long spike with 3. The other one had, I think, 4. I'm not sure yet, but I think I filmed it, or I didn't, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is the second flowering, and as you can see, beautiful blooms. And the last one is okay, so I don't want to break it. And it's a big Paphiopedalum grown into bark. I got it a few years ago, I think, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, from Polish nursery garden, what was it called? Orchid garden in Poland, and it was big then, but then since then it has grown like, I don't know, giant, enormous. I haven't divided it yet. I don't want to divide it. I like it to be big, but at the same time I bought it, I think it had like 2 or 3 fans, but now it has more than 6 or 7 fans. So as I told you, this was the second time blooming this year, and I've got 3, 4, I think, fan hasn't bloomed yet. So every year a fan which is you know, grown and matured from the year before, it blooms. So yeah, very easy care. I just keep it in my south-facing windowsill in my bedroom, and it just blooms beautifully for me. And I just water it once a week with my other orchids. Next, I'm going to talk about this Masdevalia. I got it a few months ago from eBay Seller, but since then it came with spike, and I think 1 or 2 bloom maybe, and there was like few spikes, which are these that has bloomed since then. I've got it about maybe 2 months, I think, maybe, and I've decided to convert it into semi-hydro because it's a thirsty and cool growing, kind of like cool, like its root to be in a cool place. So I grew it in semi-hydro with leca, and these are bonsai grade pumice and other bonsai stone mixture, akodama, kyodama, things like that. So kind of a experiment for me, because this is the first time actually Masdevalia has survived in my care, because they usually die after repotting, because maybe I'll keep them dry just like my other orchids, but these needs more moisture, as you can see, and it just drinks all of his reservoir water within a week, or even if it's hot week, within 5 days. So you have to keep an eye and watering, and seems happy for now, and the roots are quite well green and nice, and yeah, it looks happy. So we'll see how it goes, but for now it's in lovely bloom, and I really like these orange blooms. Okay, so, and the last but not least is again my beautiful Dendrobiuym abarance times Polysema, my little trooper. As you can see, still in bloom, and it's like now middle of August, so it's been in bloom since, I can say, November last year, but in different, you know, different spikes. These are dried now, but then by the time they finish, you know, there is another spike coming up and blooming for me. So this year it was very happy, blooming all the time, and I think I owe it all to semi-hydro growing. And as you can see, it's grown into leca and a bit of chunks of a pumice, mixture of leca and pumice, semi-hydro setup, and it's very happy. Really, you know, I really like this orchid. Look at these lovely blooms. So nice, beautiful. So yeah, so that's it for this this month's update, bloom update. I hope you've enjoyed this update, and please subscribe if you haven't before, and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't, if you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.